Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2017 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will once again be using the beautiful Golden Tarot by Cat Black. And be sure to join me for part 2 of this reading over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the Ascended Masters Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue for your spiritual guidance reading. That will give us some additional wisdom or insight on what may be going on for you in the month of April. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please do click or tap subscribe, and that will ensure that you receive all of my videos. Whenever you log into your account and just hit subscriptions, my latest videos will pop up for you. That way you won't have to go searching for them. But let's jump into April for Sagittarians. Now, as always, Sag, please do keep in mind, this is not a private reading. It's a general reading for all of the Saggies out there who are watching. If you would like something far more specific, you can schedule a Skype session with me. They are $70. Just drop me a line at runescopes4you@gmail.com. You'll find it here in the video and below the video. And we can take a look at whatever you may be dealing with specifically, Sag, because again, everybody's circumstances are different, even though you share a sun sign or a rising sign. You know, everybody has, it's happening in different ways. The energies are working in different ways for each of you. So we can certainly focus on that in a private reading in a way that I just can't do for so many people that are watching in these general readings. But, Sag, you can also check out the video for your rising sign as well, if I didn't mention that. That can give you additional messages in these general readings. Challenge or focus in April for my Sages. Well, the challenge or focus can either be accepting or giving generosity with the Six of Coins here. So, yeah, some of you may be getting an offer to move, a generous offer to relocate for a job. Someone may be offering you a place to crash because maybe you're in transition. Looks like some of you may be. But yeah, you may need a soft place to land. But and someone may be offering you that, because that's what this card means, is that, you know, that's available to you, but you may have to either go ask for it, or someone may be coming to you asking for it, Sag, and maybe, you know, you've been generous to them before and you felt taken advantage of. You know, maybe they stayed at your house forever and ate all your food and didn't pay anything, or, you know, and now their life is in upheaval again and they want to crash there. Some of you may be dealing with issues of pride and asking for help when you need it. The thing is, though, that's your challenge. And if you can ask for it, ask and you shall receive, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, maybe this is asking for a higher wage, negotiating a raise, negotiating a salary, negotiating for a vehicle. Some of you may need a new car with AWAS here, but I feel like many of you are relocating or moving, and but you need help with that. You either need help with people. Some of you, it may just be like, oh God, I need help moving, and nobody ever wants to help with that. But I feel like there's something a bit more serious going on for many of you. Or yeah, somebody may be asking you, can you help me move on Saturday? And you're like, oh my God, there's so many. I'd rather do anything else than help someone move on Saturday. But for many of you, I feel like this has to do with work, but this card coming up indicates that, you know, if you just ask for the salary you want, I mean, there's some room to work here. There's some wiggle room here. You could get the new beginning that you want. You could get the help that you want. Maybe some of you are trying to get help with moving expenses because maybe you've taken a job, or you're wanting to take a job at a distant location, or you're wanting to travel to a distant location and you need some extra money, so you're trying to borrow it, or you're trying to negotiate some moving relocation expenses from a new position. Going into April in the present energy, as March ends going into April, we've got Ace of Coins in reverse. So this is concern about money. This is, some of you, there could have been some sort of disruption around work. Maybe some of you lost a job in March unexpectedly. Or maybe this is upheaval at work and you're, everybody's feeling like, oh gosh, we could be on the chopping block anytime now. Or it's an ending to a financial partnership. It's an ending to a source of money for you. So, but again, I feel like many of you, you're going to get another offer. I don't feel like it'll be long. If you're out of work, I do not feel like it will be long before you have a new source of income. But some of you, this is a vehicle that's costing you a lot of money. I do have, with Righto and Awas, both of my runes of transit and transportation and travel and modes of transportation. There could be a vehicle going kaput. Be very careful driving, Sag, in April and May, but particularly April. Venus and Mercury will both be retrograde. In all month, we've got something retrograde, and Mercury is notorious for, getting into fender benders, having accidents, that sort of thing. Because this is indicating that, somebody just comes out of nowhere and sideswipes you, or, they're not, maybe you're distracted, not paying attention. Hopefully not if you're watching this video. Definitely no texting. Don't be doing anything in the car ever, but particularly in the month of April when Mercury is retrograde, because it's like you're just inviting disaster. The Tower card is here. So, there could be, something unexpected that totally rocks your world, particularly financially. If you don't have insurance on your car, get it. If you don't have insurance on your house, get it. Make sure you have coverage. Some of you, this could just be weather related. Got some crazy weather going on. So some of you, it may be like, weather damage. But we have Hagel, which is the rune of disruption, hail, things we can't control, but particularly and specifically in a mundane way, weather events, tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanoes, you name it, natural disasters, those sorts of things. So floods, be very careful driving. Don't take any risks with your property. Don't, make sure you have, like, if anything were to happen, you would get your money back. You would have enough money to rebuild or, live after this. But for many of you, it could be that there's just a lot of instability in the workplace. People may be laid off. Not necessarily you, Sag, but in some cases it may be. The thing is, I feel like there's either another opportunity coming in, or maybe some of these people being laid off is actually going to open up a promotion for some of you. The help that's going to be available, we do have 5 of Swords. So you've got to be very, very winner takes all in April. Your attitude in April needs to be, whatever I have to do to win, whatever I have to do to come out on top, that's what I have to do. That's the only way I can come out of this the way I need to come out of this. So no matter the situation, whatever it is that there's conflict in April, you have to. This makes me think of the Karate Kid and the whole no mercy thing. Those guys, or that teacher in the Karate Kid. That has to be your attitude in April in order to come out on top. That's your help. That's gonna be a help to you. That's gonna keep, you're gonna be standing when everybody else has fallen here. So the time for being nice and forgiving and a pushover, those days are over. You know, and again, that's coming up. Your challenge is going to be to be generous with someone or to seek help from someone else and you know, maybe swallow your pride and seek someone's assistance in some way. Whatever you have to do to win, whatever you have to do to come out on top. Because what must be accepted? Yeah, we've got the Tower. So this is shocking revelations. Lies or anything built on a very weak foundation just comes crumbling down. So if you've been at a job where they haven't been making good decisions financially, then, you know, that could be crumbling down. And you could be leaving with Righto. Again, traveling, moving. This could be a car accident. I hate saying that, but I mean, again, I just want to, as many of you hear that as possible, and as early as you hear it, maybe you can be careful and avert it. If you know there's going to be construction, or if you know there's going to be some crazy backups, you know, plan for it in April. Whenever you're going out, going anywhere, going to work, check your commute every day online, see what's going on. Maybe you can avoid it and avoid getting, you know, stuck in an accident or being sideswiped or something here. For many of you though, this is just communication. Maybe you're speaking truth for the first time in a very long time, because this is also communication, negotiations. Maybe you're negotiating with people that you felt opposed by. So maybe these are coworkers, maybe it's family, maybe this is people you're having to kind of suck it up and go ask for their help, and maybe the relations haven't always been pleasant. Or maybe you felt they treated you in a negative way, but now you need something from them. Again, you got to do what you got to do. That's what this card means. That's how you're going to make it through April. That's how you're going to make it through these kind of jarring energies. But yeah, this can be shocking revelations. This can just be shocking communication. You find something out, you get a message by email, by phone, a text, or maybe you're sending it. Because actually the runes around this are not bad, Sag. It does indicate travel though, or it does indicate like maybe you sending a message to someone and they're shocked with the news that you're telling them. But yeah, shocking news, either coming to you or that you are sending, Sag. And for many of you, it could be like, hey, you know, I've lost my job. I can't afford to stay, you know, my lease is up, I can't afford to renew it. Can I stay with you? You may be asking your family, asking friends, you know, because yeah, there's a source of money, or there is a source of income that is either put on hold or dries up in April, Sag, due to shocking revelations, due to mismanagement, that sort of thing. And I really feel like you're gonna need the support of others, Sag. I feel like for most of you, this is you needing to, and they're there, but you may be letting pride stand in your way. But if it's gonna free you from a tumultuous, negative situation, and maybe many of you have been delaying getting out of this situation for a long time, leaving this job, leaving this relationship, leaving this, whatever it is. I feel like for many of you, it's a job. Or maybe things have been tumultuous there for a while and you've been hanging onto the raft. Like you've somehow made it through all the layoffs, or you've somehow, you know, clung, but you should have left a long time ago because you could have got better money somewhere else. Yeah, I do feel like these people are there. You just need to swallow your pride, suck it up, and contact them. Or you have friends, you have support. The Queen of Cups is coming up as someone who is, you know, someone who would be there for you And this could be a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. She may be your mom. She may be a girlfriend. She may be, now in these general readings, this could also be a male, just letting you know, either male or female. But yeah, this is someone who's very emotionally giving. They are emotionally stabilizing, both for themselves and other people, because they understand when people are going through a hard time. They're very nurturing, they're very giving, they're very generous people, generally. So if you have someone like this in your life who has always offered you their support, who has always loved and cared about you, I feel like for many of you, this is a mother figure or an older sister. You know, if money is difficult, if you need somewhere to stay, if you, you know, something falls through or falls apart in April, this is the person, kind of like your first, this is your first stepping stone, this person. So, this should be the first person that you call upon, you know, so, someone that has always been generous to you. But maybe you are afraid to contact them because of the past, or you feel like they may not listen to you, or they may not want to talk to you because of things that have gone down in the past. Because again, I feel like pride is a real thing here. This person is not known to have a big ego and you know, be very prideful. And sorry, that's more of a fire sign issue, Sag. So that's why I'm saying, you know, it may be you that's like, oh God, I'm really gonna have to eat crow and go back. But this is not the kind of person that's gonna make you feel that way. So even though you may be scared of that, and even if they do, again, whatever you have to do. Whatever you have to do is gonna be better than staying in the situation that you're in. But yeah, there seems to be something going on with money. There something big due to damages, due to, you know, a job falling through, and you needing to reach out to people who you don't know if they will be generous with you, but it turns out, you know, at least one will, and maybe all of them. But I feel like this person, drop my card. This person should be your first call or your first text. The first person that you talk to. Because I feel like she or he will be there for you in your time of need. Also, I'm getting the word perception. It may be your perception that people are against you or that people are opposing you, whether it's coworkers, family, this group, whoever this is. Like they've left, you know, totally kind of left you. That may be your perception, but I think intuitively you know that that's not true. Like you feel it. What's that line in Star Wars? Yeah, or Empire Strikes Back, you know, search your feelings, you know it to be true. I feel like if you do that, you will feel their presence still. That these people don't really oppose you. Maybe someone else has convinced you of that, or that you've been misled in some way to believing something that's false or not true. The Tower is all about lies and things that are false, falling away, and all that's left is the truth. All that's left is the rubble of the lies and the misperceptions and assumptions. They're all in rubble. All that's left is the truth of the way things are. So, I mean, it's necessary for this to fall away so that we can see that. And so truth is being revealed in April. Some of it may be kind of hard to look at, Sagittarius. Some of it may be kind of hard to deal with. But there's hope on the other side of this. You are gonna get, things are gonna get better. But this needs to happen, like the false front has to be stripped away. in some area of life in April. Now, this could just be talking about one area of life that's kind of, you know, going to be kind of tumultuous in April, Sag. So do watch the video for your rising sign. Like I said, that could give you a totally different view or a different area of life that's going to be lit up for you as well. Or we can certainly talk about it if you want to schedule a private consultation. But the biggest thing I'm getting is be careful in your car. Be careful with traveling in the month of April, Sag. And don't even take unnecessary trips. Like if you don't have to go somewhere, I mean, I would just stay put, because I just feel like there's really, wherever you're traveling to, there just could be either a lot of people that are distracted, or a lot of road rage, something, and you could kind of get, you know, caught in the middle of that, get in an accident that would end up costing more money to get fixed or something. So, and make sure your insurance is up to date, paid up, that you're covered if anything like that were to happen. But yeah, like I said, meet me over on Vimeo for part 2. I'm gonna see if I can get more guidance specifically on the Tower card here, this Ace of Coins and Hagalaz, and Fehu in reverse here. I wanna see what further guidance we will get from the Ascended Masters. I'll see you over there. Good luck with April, and I'll see you back here next month.